I think this Business Unity South Africa is correct in suggesting that this was a solid budget. We need to bear in mind that in the midst of a whole lot of uncertainty and tumult in the business environment at the moment, and the fears of low economic growth and the lack of business confidence, especially amongst international investors, it was very important for the finance minister to put across a budget that is reasonably credible and continues with the idea of fiscal rectitude and not populism, as other governments in emerging markets would have been tempted to do, to abandon this rectitude and to go spending like crazy and to hell with the fiscus and going out and borrowing heavily. The President has tried to bring the government and private sector more closely together, but there clearly needs to be a more open relationship between not only the President and the private sector, but many of his own officials. And therein lies a lot of the challenge, because within the ruling party there is a significant ideological obsession with government being the one to be in charge and being suspicious of the private sector as being exploiters of the working class, and that is what is impeding a lot of the ability to bring the two segments of the business sector together. Interesting question that SARS has been more successful than other SOEs in getting itself right, especially after having endured a lot of damage previously. I think management, the right person was put in charge of the organization, and there probably was still a lot of institutional memory within SARS that has been helping to re-establish that. I think they have tried to bring back previous employees into the organization as well, and they are also linked to an accounting profession that is very, very professional in the way that it does work and has been willing to cooperate. I think it's an area where you are seeing cooperation between private sector and public sector as well, which is helping a lot. Well, if this was a ploy to keep the mass, if the issuance of additional social grants for another year and solar panels and so on were a ploy to retain support, I think it's probably a very effective one, because it's not breaking the bank, so to speak. These are measures that have been taken that are very sensible, that are diffusing the possibility of social unrest, but at the same time are being affordable.